Hello and hi friends. Today I would like to welcome each one of you to my channel Query Disk. I would like to see your comments in the comment box and we would try to answer in our website, that is www.querydisk.com. Our today topic of discussion is classification of cost, which is basically used in different industries. So friends, today we are going to discuss all this cost, basically the classification of cost. First one is fixed cost, second one is variable cost, third one is direct cost, fourth is indirect, fifth is shutdown, seventh is sunk cost, and the last one is uncontrollable cost. So let us see individually each cost. So friends, now we are going to discuss first one, the fixed cost. These are the costs which remain constant irrespective of the quantum of output within and up to the capacity that has been built up. Such costs are example rent, insurance charges, management salary, etc. The fixed cost can be divided into two, that is committed fixed cost and discretionary fixed cost. The committed fixed cost is the constantly large of those fixed costs that arise from the possession of a plant, equipment and a basic organizational structure. Like once the building is constructed and the plant is installed, nothing such can be done to reduce the costs such as depreciation, property taxes, insurance and the salaries of the key personnel. Discretionary fixed cost. These are the costs which are a set of fixed cost for specific time period by the management in the budgeting process. The costs directly reflect the top management policies and have no particular relationship with the volume of output. These costs are therefore be reduced or eliminated entirely if the circumstances so required. Example of such costs are research and development cost, advertising and sales cost, donations, management consulting fees, etc. Now the friend, next is variable cost. These are the costs which vary in direct proportional to the output. The variable cost increase or decrease in the same proportion in which the output increases or decreases. So friends, there are also a semi-variable cost. These costs are which to vary but not in direct proportional to output. They are made up to both fixed and variable cost elements such as depreciation, repairs, light, heat, telephone, etc. So friends, this one is the variable cost, and the part of the fixed cost is a step cost. In this cost, the fixed cost is in general remain fixed over a range of activity and then jump to a new level as activity changes. For example, a foreman can supervise a given number of workers. Beyond this number, it is necessary to hire a second foreman, then a third, and so on. Similarly, the rental cost of delivery vehicles also follows the same pattern. So this is the step cost. So we have understand the variable cost and its types. Now the direct cost. These are the costs which can be directly, conveniently and wholly traced to a product, service or job. For example of such costs are direct material, direct labor and direct expenses. Friends, the indirect cost, it is just the reverse of direct cost. It includes all the overhead costs such as salaries of timekeeper, storekeeper, etc. It may be noted that more the share of the direct cost in the relation to the total cost of the product, the greater is the strictness in the costing. The reason for this is that the indirect costs are allocated or apportioned on the estimated basis. Friend, the next one is the shutdown cost. In this cost, these come under the heading of fixed cost. The period in which the factory is shut down due to some temporary difficulty For example, the shortage of raw material, non-availability of labor, like we are facing a shutdown in the most of the factories due to COVID-19. So most of the industries during the budgeting, they consider this type of cost, that is shutdown cost, in which no job is being done during this period, but the fixed costs such as rent, insurance, depreciation, maintenance are mostly occurred. So this kind of cost in which the plant remains idle are known as the shutdown cost. Now friend, next one is sunk cost. This cost incurred as a result of a decision made in the past. Such cost cannot be revised or reversed by subsequent decisions. For example, investment in plant and machinery and building, etc. Suppose a higher level person thinks that on purchasing a machinery, the output of the production would increase by the 10%. And after purchasing such machine, he found after the study that during this current scenario, it won't help out in the plant production. So it is good to dispose of it immediately rather waiting for its depreciation. Otherwise, its cost would be lesser than if we calculate by the cost in which it is bought. So this is the sunk cost. Now the friend, last one is the uncontrollable cost. These costs are not influenced by the action of specified member of a undertaking. For example, a supervisor can control the power wastage on his end, but he cannot control the power wastage in the power plant, for which he has to pay for higher cost per unit of power. So friend, this is the uncontrollable cost because he can control the cost on his behalf, on his machineries, and we can call it as a controllable cost which he can control, and the cost which he cannot control is the uncontrollable cost, like the cost of power which is wastage in the power plant. He has no control over it, so he has to pay for the higher cost per unit. So this one is the uncontrollable cost. Thank you friends for watching the video. If you like the video, kindly subscribe. Thank you.